All right, welcome back to Just Another Podcast with your host, Tyler the Comic. I'm joined by Brandon Taylor and Amba Walka, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no hard R.
I remember your set, and I was like, I got to make sure I'm saying it right.
I appreciate you.
But how you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Thanks for
I'm
having
doing
us.
great, man. It's good seeing you again, Tyler, bro.
You too, man.
Yes,
you guys killed it on stage. It was
I know,
great.
man. Hey, likewise, man. I've been seeing you doing this comedy thing, man. You grown. You was just in Chicago recently, right? At the Red Room.
Yep.
How was it, bro?
It was great. We were at the Comedy Plex on Thursday, and then we were at the Red Room on Friday, and it was so cool to experience Chicago's like comedy scene just in both
Absolutely.
rooms because being in St. Louis, you don't know what the scene's like everywhere else, but Chicago, you guys have mics every night, all the time.
Yeah,
You can
Absolutely.
hit 4 mics in one night. All right, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
forget that. For some reason, it was cutting out. But yeah, Chicago was really cool. We got to go see sightseeing a little bit, and it was
Okay.
just really cool to experience your guys' like comedy scene in general. What did you guys like about coming here versus Chicago?
I'll let you go first, Amber.
It's my first time actually doing comedy in St. Louis, or
Wow.
the St. Louis area.
Yeah.
So I love to travel around and do comedy. Like, I live in Chicago now. It's my hometown, but I started my comedy journey in Los Angeles. Well, Long Beach. Let me get it because the LA
Yeah.
comics will get mad.
Yeah.
In Long Beach. So I'm used to, like, checking out different scenes. I've been in, like, Nevada, Arizona, Texas. I've
Yeah.
done comedy in a few different places. So
How
I've
long-
enjoyed.
How long have you been doing comedy? It seems like quite a while, huh?
It'll be 5 years in November.
Awesome.
So, like, yeah, I'm a little over 4 years in.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What has been your favorite place to perform with out of all those places?
I love performing in spaces where it's unexpected. So I did a show in Lake Havasu, Arizona,
Oh,
and
wow.
it's a very I wouldn't necessarily say it's my favorite, but I love a good challenge. You
Yeah,
know, because sometimes
absolutely.
when you're in big cities, it's like those rooms you automatically know that they're gonna probably be on your side. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
I like to work for my laughs. You know, so I
Absolutely.
enjoy it.
I feel like just the amount of crowd that we had here, they all had so much fun that you never know what to expect when you go into it. So it's really cool to go up on stage, do your thing, and then it's a much better experience than you expected.
Yes, I had fun.
What about you? How's it feel to be back in St. Louis?
I love coming home to do comedy. Not only because I get to work in my city, I get to see familiar faces sometimes, but I also get to show my city that I've grown and what I've learned and what I'm experiencing, what I'm going through in Chicago, that they don't get to see through content. So
Yeah.
that's always fun to do. And then I get to see family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get to come home for a bit. That's the
That's
real
awesome.
plus of it.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's been for the time that we've been seeing each other, the journey that everybody's been on. It's so cool to just be a part of that as well. Like you're just
Yeah.
everyone's biggest fan, and it's really cool to see.
Absolutely. It's cool to be a part of a industry where you get to watch a person's growth
Yep.
through public speaking.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's
Yeah.
because you up there and you growing and you're telling your story each time. So yeah, it's been dope, man.
Yeah, and your closer, man. I feel like it catches me off guard every time, but it's just so funny because like even though you're in Chicago, I still see the St. Louis roots in your comedy. At least
Right
that's
on,
how I
man.
can feel. What has been kind of your guys' favorite thing in comedy? Like touring, meeting people, up on stage. What is something you think is like your favorite thing to do in comedy?
You want to go first, or do you want me?
Oh, you seem like
I'll
you.
go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you probably got something way different and better. So recently I did a spot at Zany's in Chicago.
Yeah.
And after my set and the show was over, I'm walking outside and a lady's driving by who I guess apparently went to the show, and she just screamed, "Yo, you funny as shit," and kept driving. And I was like, this is it. This is what I do it
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
The money is cool when it comes, but it's not about that. It's about the expression and
Absolutely.
the feeling you get from the folks who come to the show and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And so that's one of my most proudest moments recently.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. I could only imagine what that felt like. You were just like, they left, so you're just sitting alone in your feelings. Like that was so cool. You
Yeah.
know, you're like, I tell myself that in the mirror every day, and
Yeah,
you know,
and somebody else is echoing those sentiments, so it's got to be working.
Yeah, for sure. What about you?
I agree. I got recognized for the first time in public in Chicago. I've been back for about a year,
Mm-hmm.
and I was out at a bar with some friends, and this woman comes up to me. She's like, "You're Amba Walka. I saw you perform at this place," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you remember me?" She's like, "Yeah, you're really funny. I follow you." So it's always the best, like when things come full circle. So like I said, I lived in Long Beach for a few years. That's where I started doing comedy. And I was back there about a month ago. I put on a show, and it was great. And I had a group of folks who came out, and they were like, "We started following you when you were doing open mics here. Now you moved to Chicago. You've come back." So it's like you sometimes feel like, what am I doing this for?
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
like when you
Yeah.
see people who have been like on that trajectory with you, it makes it worth it.
Absolutely.
It's kind of funny with the social media. You know, you're talking to all these people, but no one ever really talks back. So you're always like, is anyone even watching? Is this
Exactly.
even for anybody?
Is the emojis real?
You're on a TV show that no one else is, no one's watching, and then
Yeah.
when someone comes up and says, "Hey, and it makes you feel really special.
Yeah.
It makes you
It-
feel like I'm doing the right thing.
It is moving in a
Kind of
positive
top
direction,
tier.
and that's kind of the weird space content creation has us in, because it's not just do it because you want to do it. It's do it because you need to do it, and as long as you keep doing it consistently, good will come of it. You know, so
Yeah.
pushing yourself past your limitations.
Absolutely.
Well, I would say next time you come to Chicago, make sure you check out the Crib Comedy Play Space. It is the local home for Chicago comics. Like, I appreciate what you're doing here with the indie comics, like putting on for the scene, bringing people from outside. That's what we're doing with the Crib. So we want to be a respite for folks who are on the road, who are trying to make their own way in comedy, but also a place where Chicago comics specifically can perform.
Yep.
Network and create. So the Crib Comedy Play Space on the west side of Chicago, Madison and California. So I hope to see you next time you're passing through Chicago.
That's awesome. It's kind of like everyone has Planet Fitness, Club Fitness, but there's no gym for comedians to go and work out. So it's really
Yeah.
great to have more people to put on more shows. So
Absolutely.
And where can people follow you on social media as well? I don't know if you might have already said it. I'm sorry. I was
I
kind of.
did it. It's, I'm at Amba Walka, no hard R, so AMBAWALKA. Or you can find me also at the Crib Comedy.
Awesome.
For me, I love to work with local producers. So the STL Comedy Studios, the Crib, and anybody else out there, if you are building a local brand for stand-up comedy, holla at me at Official Brandon Taylor. I will be back to St. Louis to come do it here in Crystal City. I'll have a great time here. I will be doing the Crib at some point, so I'll see y'all there. Yeah, Official Brandon Taylor, holla at me.
Now these guys are killer comedians, but they're even great people. So they're even better people. You need to follow them on all social medias. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night.
Thank you.